Now I'm going to discuss the subtraction. First, I'm going to tell you what is the pain point of subtraction. Why Vedic math subtraction is good. When I taught about addition, in that addition, as also I told you, what is the pain point of addition. Why this is important and this kind of discussion is important, because you will going to understand why this method we should follow. Because when I'm going to explain you, you will think this just a change of words. But because of this change of words, change of thinking, you will become a good in it. Okay. So what is the real cause? The real problem is, suppose there is a number. Suppose 4000 is the number, and you have to subtract 893. Think about the student who are in 3, 4, or 5 class. What they are doing? They are taking the borrow from here, so this will become 10. Now they took borrow from here, so this will become 10. Now this will become a 9, and then they took borrow from here as well, so this will become 9 now, and this will become 10. And now they subtract 10 minus 3, that is 7. In any case, if they forget about this 9, or they make it a 10 again, so 10 minus 9, they write down 1. And that is the reason in this kind of subtraction, you will find lot of mistakes from the student who are in 3, 4, 5 class. Right? But here in Vedic maths, I'm not going to take any borrow, because this will take many times. So what is the rule instead of that? If there is a series of 0, if there is a series of 0, you may ask me, sir, if there is no series of 0, then what we are going to do? So first, learn the easy part. I will come to that part as well. So when there is a series of 0, what we are going to do? First value will always attain. Okay. First value will always attain. Write it down if you wanted to write down. The first step is the first 0 will always attain. First 0. The rest of the 0 is 9. Simple. If you saw this series of 9, if series of 0, think about it, this is the 10. The rest of the value is 9. And the last value after 0, the third step is, I'm telling you, the third step after 0, whatever the value is, that value will decrease 1. So this is actually 3. So this will come in my mind when I'm saw any value. I'm not going to do any borrow or anything else, because I know this is the series of 0. So the first value is what? 10. So 10 minus 3?
7.
7. 9 minus 9?
0.
0. 9 minus 8?
1.
1. And here we don't have to subtract anything, so write down 3. Simple.
3107.
And if it is become a habit of the student, it will become so easy that they are not going to make any mistake, and it will become fast as well, because you don't have to worry about any carry, any borrow. Now, take one more example. Should I clear it? But write down the steps. I told you 3 steps. First value, the first 0 always be a 10. Rest of the 0 is 9. And after 0, whatever the number comes, that will decrease 1. Okay, that is only 3 rules. Always keep in mind, and it will become easy. Now, what is the effect of this? Look at this. There is a number 10000, and I'm going to subtract 87432. So now, if you are going to take borrow, it will take a lot of time. Now I know that 10 minus 2, 8. One more thing. Here we don't have to subtract. Again, one more modification in the rule. You don't have to subtract, because you know that these all value are 9, and we are subtracting from 9. So if there is a 3, what is the remaining in 9?
6.
Only 6. 5, 2, 1, 0. Simple. So we are making a complement. If your end result is 9 and you have a 2, then what is the next value?
7.
7. If the end result is 9 and you have already a 8, so what is the next value?
1.
1. So I'm writing only the complement part, means the remaining part here. So if you know 8, write down 1. If it is 7, write down 2. If it is 4, write down 5. If it is 3, write down 6. Simple. And you got the result of more key here. Okay. Now I'm going to take next example. 1008. I'm making it a 4. 2, 3, 5. Now look at this. I told you about the first value series of 0. Here also is a series of 0, but the first value is 8. So what we are going to do? 8 minus 5, 3. But as I told you, the first 0, this is actually a series of 0. So the first value will be 0, will be 10. So 10 minus 3?
7.
7. 9 minus 2?
7.
This will become?
3.
3. Answer. Now tell me the next question. 4, 0, 1, 407, 0, 0. And you have to subtract 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now look at this. I'm not asking you. Just tell me what is the first value. What is this first value? This is very important. Keep in mind. First value is 10, 0, 3, 3, 8.
38355.
Okay. Let me check. What is the first value? 10.
10.
So 10 minus 5? 5. Correct. This is 9. 9 minus 4?
5.
5. This will become a 6. So 6 minus 3, that is 3. Now look at this. When you have got the value, any 0, after that you got the value. And if again as 0, it means this is again a series of next 0. So this will become 10. Okay, so 10 minus 2, that is 8. And this will become a 3. So 3 minus 1, 2. Okay, because this is series of first value 10. So the next number, whatever the next value is, it will decrease 1. So this will become 3, not 4. So 3 minus 1, that is, get it? In all these numbers, you can clearly see that we don't require any borrow. I am following the same rule which I told you. First value will be 0, then subtract from 10. If the rest of the 0, there is a rest of other 0, then make it a 9. And the value after 0 will going to be a decrease by 1. Just stick to that only 3 rules. And I will teach you all those examples where you don't need any borrow. Okay, next example. This is the final example. And then you will going to take any subtraction and you can solve it without taking any borrow. I'm just changing the mindset, nothing else. But still it will help you to do the quicker calculations. So now look at this. 4, 0, 0, 2, and I'm subtracting 2, not 2. I'm making it a 7 and 3. And I'm subtracting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now look at this carefully. Very important example I'm taking here. What is this number?
3.
Can we subtract 5 from 3? No. If instead of this 3, if we have a 0, then what this number will become?
10.
10. Can we subtract 10 minus 5?
5.
Good. If this is 0, so we can automatically make it a 10. So if there is a 3, can we make it a 13? Simple. We are increasing the value with 10. Simple. So this is now 13. Don't treat it like a 3. If this value is greater than 3, then make it a 13. Now tell me 13 minus 5?
8.
The rest of the value will be same because this is 13. If there is a this is 0, so this value will become a 10 and this value will decrease 1, right? So this is actually means 6.
6.
So similarly here also we are going to do the same thing because this is 3 and we will going to make it 13 and 13 minus 5, that is 8. So again this is also become a 6. Now 6 minus 4, 2. This is 6. This is not 7. So 6 minus 4, 2. Now what is this?
10.
10 minus 3?
7.
9 minus 2?
7.
This is what?
4. So it makes 3. 3 minus 1.
3 minus 1? Simple. So this is the last example from many other examples. Okay. Now, if you are going to see any value apart from 0, still you are going to follow the same pattern. I started with 0 because that is easy. Now take the next example and you will going to understand it better. The question is 9, 4, 3, 2, 5. Okay. And I'm going to subtract 7, 8, 6, 1, 7. Now look at this. There is a no 0. Can you see this?
3.
Now, this is what? 5. Can you subtract 5 minus 7?
9 minus 1.
So make it 15. 15 minus 7, that is 8.
8.
Now this is 1. 1 minus 1?
2 minus
0. Now this is 13. 13 minus 6? 7. 3. So look at this. How I'm speeding the the process. 13. So 13 minus 8? 6. And 8 minus 7?
5.
1. Answer. Got it? We don't need any borrow. Clear to everyone? तो ये टाइप 1 तो कंप्लीट हो गया. नाउ टाइप 2 को जो है अगले क्लास में हम लोग कवर करेंगे. वैसे है बहुत आसान. सीखना चाहते हो तो मैं अभी बता दूंगा. 2 मिनट लगेंगे. You want to study? Look at this.
Yes.
If there is a number 7 minus 3.62, तो हमें क्या करना है? Actually ये decimal के साथ है and this is without decimals. What I am going to do is I am going to make it a decimal here as well. Because after decimal there is a 2 values, I am making it a 2. Now 3.62. The process will remain same. 10 minus 2, tell me. 8. 9 minus 6, 3. and 6 minus 3. 3.
Three.
There is a decimal answer. The process is remain same, nothing different. Now look at the next example. 7.4 minus 0.2346. What I am going to do? Again 7.4. After decimal there is a 40 and there is only 1, so I am putting 30. Now look at this 0.2346.
6.
10 minus 6, 4, 9 minus 4, 5, 9 minus 3, 6. This will become 3 minus 2, 1, and point
7.
7.
Correct.
1, 6. Easy, right?
Yeah. Correct, sir.
So subtraction is complete.